Ciao, ciao! Sveiki! So, in today's lesson, we will learn how to greet and introduce yourself in Latvian language. We will have a basic word file, and I will explain to you some of Latvian words. I will give you examples, and hopefully by the end of this lesson, you will be able to greet and introduce yourself in Latvian language. Aim of this live session is to learn how to do that. And my own goal as a teacher is to make you speak. So please repeat everything you can during this video. And if you got a pen and a paper, you can also write it down. But the primary goal is to practice speaking in Latvian language. So pronouncing words and ability to use those words in real, practical, conversational format in real life. So you can go out and speak. That's why I make these videos. I will save them in the end, and you will be able to watch them again if you need, maybe for practical purposes, or maybe you will just sit here and watch and learn and listen and repeat. And I will make a timestamp as well, but when the video will be recorded and edited. So, and why I would use Word format instead of fancy presentation. Fancy presentation takes long time to make them. And here in Word format, if I need to change something, add something, or I can answer your questions, I can write it down as I go. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, please write them down in the chat here or in the comment section below. So let's begin. How it's going to work. So I will share with you a live Word page. I will teach you those greetings and introduction. I will write only in Latvian language. I will repeat those words several times. Go along with me and pronounce and speak and practice. And if you have pen and paper, as I said, write them down. So I will share. Let me see how to do it as I go live first time. Everything is looking fantastic. Let's begin with greetings. So in Latvian language, there are several types of greetings. And greetings means in Latvian language in Latvian language, the word for greetings is sasveicināšanās. Yeah, so if you want to know not only like how to say hi, bye, but also how it is greetings. Yeah, the whole noun for all the topic. This is sasveicināšanās. It's a quite long word. Let's try again. Sasveicināšanās. Yes? So that means greeting. And simple, which you can use them every day at any time and any space, speaking to everyone would be, so I mean, if you really want to greet someone, First one that I use ciao ciao, sveiki in most of my videos, it is ciao ciao. Yes, which means hi or hello. And I think it comes from Italian or Spanish ciao, how they greet each other. And I've seen already some people have written that they are from Argentina, I think Spain, and somewhere else, and they also use ciao ciao to say hi or bye. So I guess that's where ciao ciao in Latvian language is coming from as well. Another way of simple greetings or sasveicināšanās, it is sveiki, sveiki. You can say to anyone, for man, woman, to group of people. Sveiki can be used to a child, yeah, if you wanna greet a dog with sveiki, you can also do that, which means hi or hello. But sveiki is like for everyone. Then if you wanna be very specific, you can use word sveika. It would be directed to a woman. It's a feminine sveika, yeah. So if you see any women, not a girl or a woman, and you wanna say to her sveika, you can say sveika. This is only for singular female gender women. And sveiks is specifically to greet a man or a boy. Also, it is in singular version. Yes, singular. Sveiks. Sveiki for everyone. Sveika for women or a girl, woman or a girl. And sveiks is to greet a boy. Sveika. Sveiki. Sveiks. So, yes, and if you have any questions, please do type them down here in the chat. I will go back to a file, see what I'm writing, and then see if you have given me any reply for what I'm doing. And next one, way of greeting, it is a bit longer one. Again, is coming from the sveiki, but it is sveicināti. Greetings. Greetings kind of to everyone, yeah? Sveicināti. 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 And also, it can be used to greet anyone and everyone. So if you're on the street and if you want to ask any question or you want to just greet your Latvian friends or maybe everyone around you, you would say those words. Yes, so let's repeat them one more time. Ciao, ciao. Sveiki. Sveika. Sveiks. Sveicināti. So we got those right. And the next version of greetings depends on the time of the day, and they are more polite and formal. Pretty much the same as in English, really. Well, let's compare when you say hi or good morning. Yeah, you can enter a class or go to work. You can just say hi to everybody, or you could have another person coming in the same space and saying good morning, and it sounds like more like polite, better in a way, yeah. And in Latvian, it is likewise as it is in English, yeah. So, labrīt is the word for good morning. Good morning. And you can use this labrīt from 4 at night or super early in the morning, so 4 or 5 a.m. till 12 p.m. during the day. Labrīt. Another one, greeting for a day, it is labdien. Labdien. And labdien is used mostly for afternoon, which means good day or good afternoon. You don't say good day, I guess, in English, but you do say good afternoon. And you can use it from 12 noon till 5 in the evening, from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Labdien! Labdien! Next word is labvakar. 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 And it means good evening, and you can greet with labvakar from 5 to 12 p.m. And if you wanna say good night, it would be a long word, which actually consists of 3 words. So ar, labu, and nakti. Ar labu nakti. Ar labu nakti. Ar labu nakti. So good night, you can use wishing someone good night or to say goodbye at the night. And the time would be from 12 at night, so 0000, till 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm interested where you're going to use this word, but maybe you are going to a club or to a bar or to a party, or maybe you have a night shift and you have to work at night. So you can use it then at night with people around you, just to say goodbye. And let's repeat all those words again. You have labrīt, labdien, labvakar, un long one, ar labu nakti. And the next words are goodbye saying words, or it's giving me something. Ar labu nakti. It's correcting me actually. And next words are goodbye saying words or atvadīšanās. 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 So, and what we learned in beginning, ciao ciao, can be used also to say bye-bye. Yeah, you can just say ciao in the end. So it means bye. Uzredzēšanos is the long word. Uzredzēšanos. 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 Uzredzēšanos means goodbye, and it can be used to say to everyone like a formal word, but literally means till next meeting or till the time when we see each other again. So, goodbye. Uzredzēšanos. And the last one would be atā, which is really short. Atā, atā, and simple, short and simple. And it means bye-bye. So, like in English, you say bye-bye twice. This is atā one time. And let's repeat again. Ciao, ciao, uzredzēšanos, and atā. And let's learn other types of farewell, which farewell or goodbye saying words would be in Latvian. Atvadas vai ārdieva, vārdi. Ārdievas vārdi. So atvadas or ārdievas vārdi means farewell or goodbye saying words. And in Latvian language would be first one līdz rītam. Līdz rītam. Līdz rītam means see you tomorrow or literally means until tomorrow. Next one, it is visu labu. Visu labu. And visu labu means all the best, but from personal perspective in English, good luck used in the same way. Well, probably depends which English speaking country are you from. Because in different countries, people do speak different English. If you are from America, from United Kingdom, or from Australia or Canada. I already had some stories when I would use, let's say, one phrase or one word in the English that I know, and that person from other country, like Australia, would use completely different word in English that I never heard before, saying that everybody in Australia saying particular word. So visu labu probably is like good luck, but literally means all the best. Yeah. So visu labu. The next one, it is jauku dienu. Jauku dienu, wishing someone nice day, which means actually nice day. Yeah, so you kind of saying bye-bye, but in a form or of jauku dienu. Wishing someone nice day. Next one is jauku vakaru. Jauku vakaru. Same as wishing good day, just in the evening. Wishing a good evening. So, nice evening. And the last one would be jauku rītu. Jauku rītu. Wishing a nice morning. So, literally means nice morning. Nice morning. Yeah. Jauku rītu. I think in English you say have a nice morning, just like a wishing style rather than just saying have a nice morning. Yeah. Okay, and let's repeat them again. So atvadas vai ārdievas vārdi. Atvadas vai ārdievas vārdi. Līdz rītam. Visu labu. Jauku dienu. Jauku vakaru. Un jauku rītu. And next part we would have phrases of politeness, or in Latvian it is pieklājības frāzes. Pieklājības frāzes. Well, we all hopefully aim to be polite one day, and we would use those politeness phrases. And the simplest ones would be to ask someone, how is it going? Kā iet? Or kā klājas? Means, how are you? How are you? And kā iet would be like, how is it going? Or what's up? You can ask a friend or someone you already know. Kā iet? Yeah, so there is not such a big distance in those relationships between the person and you who is asking, when you're asking this question. Kā iet? And kā klājas would be more like to a person that you don't know, maybe a bit more distant or formal. Also, you can use this kā klājas, like how are you, kā veicas. Kā veicas. It also used as how are you, but in terms of at work, you might be doing some kind of work, you are completing and finishing a task, and someone could ask you, kā veicas? They really want to know how your job, is the process is going well or not. So kind of check it that way. And it will be more also formal, but in general, in Latvian culture and in Baltic countries in general, maybe also in Scandinavian countries too, people don't tend to ask questions that they don't want to get an answer to. And in English, if you lived maybe abroad in UK, yes, maybe in Ireland, people tend to ask to everyone and people that they know, or on the phone, in the shop, when you call to immigration, when you call to tax office, they tend to ask, how are you? How is it going? Without really any meaning to know how you feel, what's going in your life. It's just a cultural form or of social interaction. And in Latvian, we don't have it like this. If I will ask you, how are you? So, kā iet, kā klājas, it means I really want to get the answer. I want to know how is it going, what's happening in your life, yes? So don't ask anyone, because nobody would give you answer if you don't have those relationship. Or if you ask someone on the street or in the shop, or you're gonna call to like tax office or immigration and ask them how they're doing, it will be quite strange. Yes. So the next phrase is super important, or for to know. It is paldies. Paldies. You want to know this word, right? Paldies, it is thanks. And what else we would need to know in these phrases of politeness? When you're asking someone, kā iet, kā klājas, kā veicas, it would be probably something like labi, paldies labi, which means thanks, good. Or, so labi is good. Yes, it could be most probably the person would say labi, which means good, or slikti, which means bad. Yeah, labi, good, or slikti, which is bad. And the answer would be paldies labi or paldies slikti, which means thanks, bad, slikti. Yeah, and yes, I have given you this example. Let's repeat those words. Kā iet, kā klājas, kā veicas, paldies, labi, slikti, paldies labi, paldies slikti. And you could say thanks good or thanks bad. Yes, so we've done that. And the next word, it is also very important, which is lūdzu. Lūdzu. So lūdzu, it is a word for please and welcome. Both meanings are please and welcome. And I will give you examples how you can use those words or this word. So let's say, for example, you would come to a counter. Okay, let's do the next page. Lūdzu, yeah? You would come to a counter on the bus station and you would say, lūdzu, iedodiet man biļeti. Lūdzu, iedodiet man biļeti, which means, please give me a ticket. Please give me a ticket. Yeah? So here you are asking for something. You're saying please. And another way how to say this lūdzu, let's give example of lūdzu, uzklausi mani, Lūdzu, uzklausi mani, which means please listen to me. For example, if you are talking to someone and the person is talking non-stop and you cannot shut them up, you can say, please listen to me. Lūdzu, uzklausi mani. Yes. And if the person wants to give you ticket, yeah, when we have this scenario about the ticket, they can say, te ir jūsu biļete. Te ir jūsu biļete. Which means, here is your ticket. And you could say, paldies. Paldies. Yeah. Okay, then we did this. Yeah, paldies. And the answer will be lūdzu. So the person, you're asking a person, lūdzu, iedodiet man biļeti, please give me a ticket. And the person would say, giving you a ticket, te ir jūsu biļete. You would say paldies, and they would say lūdzu. So lūdzu is welcome or please. So what other phrases we need to know when we are meeting someone? It is prieks. No, this is not for meeting. This is for seeing someone again. When you are happy to see a person that you know for a long time, you can say prieks redzēt. Prieks redzēt. Or prieks, priecājos redzēt. Prieks redzēt, priecājos redzēt. And it means happy to see you. So as I said, when you already know someone and you seeing them again, you saying priecājos redzēt, priecājos tevi redzēt, prieks tevi redzēt, yeah? You can use this tevi, you, in the middle if you want to. And the next phrase that you should know, it is prieks iepazīties or priecājos iepazīties, which means nice to meet you or pleased to meet you. And it's used when you are getting to know someone for the first time. When I was inexperienced in speaking English, whenever I would meet people who I already know, I used to say, nice meeting you, until one English woman told me that we already know each other. And she explained when to use nice meeting you phrase, where in Latvian, we say only when you are getting to know someone. Yes, for the first time, this prieks iepazīties, priecājos iepazīties. Happy to see you. So now I know too in English when to use which phrase. Yes. And what would be the answer? Yeah. Ļoti patīkami when you are meeting someone or getting to know someone. Yeah, ļoti patīkami. Ļoti patīkami. It means it's a pleasure or very pleasant. Another similar phrase to this, it is ļoti jauki. Ļoti jauki. Very nice. Ļoti jauki. Or someone is giving you some nice story or maybe just giving you a present, cup of coffee. You can say ļoti jauki. Yeah. Which means very nice. So the phrases prieks iepazīties un ļoti patīkami can be used when someone is introducing themselves to you. Yeah? For example, I will give you an example. I will write it down as well. Mani sauc Victoria, yeah, which is actually my name. So mani sauc Victoria. And you could say back to me, mani sauc Sandra. And I would say to you, prieks iepazīties. Prieks iepazīties. Prieks iepazīties, ja? And ļoti jauki is the phrase for, oh, so lovely, or it's very nice. So the ļoti jauki would be like a phrase to express a happy emotional state. Yeah, ļoti jauki. Or sometimes people also say cik jauki. Well, a bit in different situations, but you can also hear, if you would listen Latvian speech somewhere around, cik jauki. Yeah. So what else is important to know? Word ja, which means yes, and no, which means no. And depending on the country, some people, they say yes, yeah, and they nod no, for at least Latvian. For example, I think in Albania, in some Asian countries, I don't remember about Macedonia, but in some countries what they do, they say yeah or yes, and they have negative node because they have different body language and a different culture. So in Latvian, if you say yeah, you would nod head, like shake it up and down. And when you say no, you would say ne, and your head would go left and right, ne, yeah. So to be very clear or on how to shake your head, yeah, head nods. So what else? It is important to know. So super similar as in greetings, you can wish someone a nice day. So when you actually wish now, yeah, nice day. So it would sound like this. Lai tev laba diena. Lai tev laba diena. Have a good day. So wishing phrase. Or for the evening, it would be novēlu jauku vakaru. Wishing someone a nice evening, which literally means have a nice evening. Have a nice evening. Novēlu jauku vakaru. So what's the difference? Jauku dienu that we looked somewhere up. Yeah, where was this jauku dienu? Yeah, jauku dienu, it's just a word for bye-bye, just like good day. You are directing them into good day. But here, you are actually wishing someone to have a nice day. Yeah, so there is a wishing phrase, lai tev or novēlu. And let's repeat all these words again. So prieks redzēt, priecājos redzēt, prieks iepazīties, yeah, here, priecājos iepazīties, ļoti patīkami, ļoti jauki, mani, this one we're gonna do later, then jā, nē, lai tev laba diena, novēlu jauku vakaru. Novēlu jauku vakaru. So we've done that greeting part, and now we will start learning introduction. Yes, how to introduce yourself. And where I have this in the middle, introduction. And introduction, a word on itself in Latvian language is iepazīšanās. Iepazīšanās, which actually means introduction. And it's a noun for a word. I still can't express it well in English. Acquaintance, yeah? So, which explains a process of getting someone to know. The word is used also in dating apps. So, if you are new in Latvia and you wish to date someone, you can write down in Google. Yes, I was also checking how they are called right now because I'm not dating, I'm already married. Iepazīšanās vietnes, which means like a dating websites, vietnes, pareizi, or iepazīšanās aplikācijas, so which is literally translation for translation for app, aplikācijas, yeah, iepazīšanās aplikācijas. And that's what we're gonna do today, talk about how to introduce yourselves. Now, not how to register in the dating app, yeah? And I think you don't need anymore to know those words because now you can write everything in English and it will be translated and shown for you, yes? So before that, we will learn I am and you are, how it is in Latvian. We're gonna learn 2 personal pronouns and irregular verb to be or not to be, būt, nebūt, yes? So I will show you what we are doing now. Maybe it's not clear when I'm explaining. Es esmu, and here I will write down what it means. I am, yeah? Es neesmu. Es neesmu, which means I'm not. Yes, I'm not. I'm not. And you don't write in Latvian, by the way, S. Only when you start the new sentence, you would have capital letter. Yeah, in English, it is I, always written with a big I, doesn't matter where it stands. But in Latvian language, you would use a small letter if it's in the middle of the sentence. So I'm not, I'm not. Es esmu, es neesmu. And if you speak about you, you are. Tu esi, yeah, other way around. So, tu esi, you are, and tu nesi, you are not. Nesi, yeah, you are not. And when we want to express our name, there are already some grammar rules which we have to follow and to know, but we will do them more next time. And now we're gonna learn how to say your name and ask someone for their name. There are 3 ways in Latvian language of telling your name. So first one is mani sauc, and you are saying your name. So mani sauc Victoria. Yeah. Then literally what it means in Latvian, I am called. So someone is calling me, yes. So your mom is called you Sandra, Edgars, Violeta, or whatever your name is. And what it says that I am called by someone on this name. Yeah, mani sauc. Next version of saying your name is es esmu. Yeah, so what we learned just now, es esmu. And you can say es esmu Sandra, es esmu Kristīne. Well, what's your name? If you wanna type it down, I can also get to know you. Es esmu. And last one. So yeah, it means I am. Yeah, I am. And the last one, it is my name is. Oh, my name is. Mans vārds ir. Mans vārds ir. My name is. So mani sauc, it is I'm called, or my name is. Es esmu means I am, and mans vārds ir, it is my name is. And let's say my name is Guntis, yeah. Mans vārds ir Guntis. And how to ask for a name. And here we got few ways as well in Latvian language, nothing as easy as it would be in English, for example, yeah. You would ask for the name kā tevi sauc, kā tevi sauc, kā tevi sauc. Then, kā tevi sauc, what's your name, or literally means how are you called, so how they call you, or how are you called, or correctly with correct translation and meaning it is what's your name. Next version of asking for the name, it is kāds ir tavs vārds. What's your name? Kāds ir tavs vārds? And the simple one, which is a bit more rude, it is kas tu esi. So, which means who are you? Yeah, who are you? Kas tu esi. So don't use it too often. Maybe if someone is getting in your bag or getting in your flat, on your room, and on your space, and you don't know the person, you say like, who are you? Kas tu esi. Yeah, it would be like maybe more in a angry way. And now we're going to use those questions and answers in practice. But before that, did you know about a name day? Name day, it is vārda diena. It is such a celebration in Latvia to celebrate your name. And if you look online and write the particular date, you could find a date of names which are celebrated. And if you purchase a calendar, you will see there are names written in every day. And I got one as well. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Let me see if I'm going to be able to see it. Yeah, I don't know, because this camera is not from the super new cameras who can spot even mosquitoes on camera, yeah? But if you buy calendar, you can also learn about Latvian names. Here we have every day someone who is celebrating their name. And today we got, let's see who, Olderts, never heard this kind of name, Orests, Aldirts, and Aldis. Yeah, and imagine I never met anybody who has those names. Probably it's some kind of maybe old name. Oh no, sorry, it was 420. My mistake. Today is not 20. Today is only 12. Reinis, Reina, Reinholds, and Renats. That's the right name of the people who are celebrating their Vārda diena. Yeah. And let's practice. So where we are stopped. Yeah. So let's go back and practice of introducing ourselves or yourselves, and you can also write it down if you are practicing your Latvian language. I know that you might not have the keyboard with a long A with sh, but if you want, you can also introduce yourselves in a chat so I can get to know your name. Yeah, there are 3 ways here written how to write your name, and I will write down. Yeah, so one is, yeah, what is the example? Example was, yeah. So my name, no, yeah, mani sauc Victoria. Victoria. And this is my introduction. I would ask you, kā tevi sauc? Yeah, so, and let's say your name is one of the words, the names of today. What was rain is today? No? Yes. Mani sauc Reinis. Mani sauc Reinis. And next example, you can use es esmu. Yeah, so we have here second way of saying your word, your name. Es esmu. Es esmu. What is the Reina? Reina, Reinis, interesting, yeah. Es esmu Reina. And I could ask you, un tu? Yeah, like I'm waiting for your name, un tu. So I am this, and you, es esmu Reina, un tu. And I could say, es esmu. What is another word for today? Renāts, yeah. Es esmu Renāts. And I could say, prieks iepazīties, yeah. Those words that we already learned today. Prieks iepazīties. Iepazīties. So, nice meeting you. Nice to get to know you. Next example would be, what is there? Es esmu. Then we have mans vārds ir, yeah? Mans vārds ir Jānis. This is name for a man's name. And I would ask you, kā sauc tevi? Or kā tevi sauc? You can mix those words back and front. Kā sauc tevi or kā tevi sauc. And you could say, mani sauc Iveta. And I would say, ļoti patīkami. Ļoti, let's find this. Ļoti patīkami. And the answer could be back from the person, man arī. Yeah. So mans vārds ir Jānis. Kā sauc tevi? Mani sauc Iveta. Ļoti patīkami. Man arī. Like it's nice. It's my pleasure. Me too. Or mine too. Yeah, ļoti patīkami. Man arī. And the next example, it would be a bit different, yeah? And if you think you know someone and you want to check their name, this is now checking someone's name. Let's say you forgot you've seen that person and you forgot their name, and you want to come to them close and ask, vai tu esi, yeah? Are you? Vai tu esi? Vai tu esi? And give name. For example, vai tu esi? Yeah, are you? Vai tu esi? Baiba. Yeah, vai tu esi? Baiba. And you could say, nē, es neesmu Baiba. Yeah, your name is not Baiba. No, I'm not Baiba. Es esmu, yeah, or my name is, es esmu, I am Līga. I am Līga, yeah. And you could ask another person, for example, vai tu esi, are you Kaspars? Kaspars. And the person could tell you, jā, yes, es esmu Kaspars. Kaspars. Vai tu esi? Yeah, or another way is to ask, it is kas tu esi? Kas tu esi? Yes, kas tu esi, we did that. Vai tu esi, we did that. What else you can say about yourself? So you can also say, where are you from? What is your nationality? And what language can you speak? If you want to write down what language you can speak, I can translate it and give example with that and where you're from. If not, then I have to make my own examples. And the question, where are you from, in Latvian language is no kurienes tu esi. No kurienes tu esi. And you can write name of the country with a capital letter. You have to do it by Latvian grammar. I think in most of the languages you have to use capital letter. 4 countries, but the name of the language and nationality is written with a small letter. Yeah? So, no kurienes tu esi? It would be one first question. Then the second question would be kāda ir tava tautība, which means what is your nationality? And you could say, for example, or I could say, es esmu latviete, es esmu latviete. So with a small letter here, yes, when you are saying about your nationality. Next question would be kādā valodā tu runā? So if you want to ask person as well in introduction part, what language do you speak? Kādā valodā tu runā? And I could give example. I could give the answer. Es runāju latviešu valodā. Es runāju latviešu valodā. There are another way how to say about the language. So there are two ways. You can say Latvian language or in Latvian. Actually, this same in English as well. Yes. Es runāju latviski. Yeah. The next question, what we could say in introduction. Kur tu strādā? Kur tu strādā? Where do you work? Kur tu strādā? And I could give you example or the answer on my own. Es esmu skolotāja. Yeah, skolotāja, if it's a, e, and I think as, it would be for a and e for sure, it means it is a female, yeah, or feminine version. Es esmu skolotāja. So the ending of the word would form a masculinity or femininity, yeah. So which form it is. And if you want to say, as if you are a teacher as well, and you are a man, you would say es esmu skolotājs. Es esmu skolotājs, yes. So I said about feminine and masculine form. And now let's take another example. And we're gonna practice this speaking part, yes. Kā tevi sauc? And you can also try. Kā tevi sauc? Mani sauc, the answer is, yeah. Kā tevi sauc? Mani sauc Gvido. And I could say Gvido. No kurienes tu esi? Yeah. Gvido, where are you from? And the person could say, Gvido could say, es esmu no Igaunijas. Es esmu no Igaunijas. I'm from Estonia. So Igaunija, it is Estonia. There are many country names in Latvian which is totally different than we say in English. So you have to learn them too. And there are so many of them. Maybe I'm going to make a separate video where I would just show the country, nationality, and language. Yeah, so Estonia, Igaunija. Then I could ask this Gvido, kāda ir tava tautība? What's your nationality? And Gvido could tell me, es esmu Igaunis. Then I could ask Gvido, kādā valodā tu runā? And Guido, so what language do you speak? And he could say, es runāju igauņu valodā. Es runāju igauņu valodā. Or the second version, like I speak Latvian rather than Latvian language. Yeah. So this one is es runāju igauņu valodā means I speak Estonian language. Or you can also say es runāju igauniski. Igauniski. And I could ask, no, yeah. No, it's correct. Yes, igauniski. And we could also ask this Guido where he's working. Kur tu strādā? Strādā. Kur tu strādā? And he's saying to you, I'm not working. Es nestrādāju. Es esmu students. Yeah. I'm not working. I am student. So let's take next example. I think we're going to take another 2-3 examples of what we have learned today. Kāds ir tavs vārds? And let's see the name day who is celebrating tomorrow. Harijs. Yeah. Mans vārds ir, no, es esmu Harijs. And again, we're going to ask this Harijs. Harij, no kurienes tu esi? Harij, where are you from? And he could say, how to move this one a bit, it's possible. No kurienes tu esi? And he could say, es esmu no Spānijas. I'm from Spain. Es esmu no Spānijas. You could ask his nationality. Kāda ir tava tautība? Kāda ir tava tautība? Es esmu Spānis. This is again, Spāniete would be if it would be a woman, so a feminine form. Spānis, it is masculine form. And es esmu Spānis, we would ask then, what language does he speak? Yeah? Kādā valodā tu runā? Kādā valodā tu runā? Es runāju spāņu valodā, which is I speak Spanish language, or es runāju spāniski, which means I speak Spanish. So, and then next question would be, kur tu strādā? Kur tu strādā? And let's say that Harijs, it is policeman. Es strādāju par policistu. Oh, no, we had different example, yeah? Es esmu. Es esmu, which is I am. Es esmu policists. So, as I don't have anything in the chat, what else we could take an example? Which countries? Maybe you would send something to me if you are still here. I can see at least 3 people are here. So if you maybe want to give me an example, if you don't want to tell me where you are from. But if no, then I'm going to take something from the book. Maybe, no, let's say Poland, yes. So, kāds ir tavs vārds? We had kā tevi sauc, and the next would be kas tu esi? So, who are you? Who are you? And you could say, kas tu esi? Es esmu. Let's find another word. Aira. Es esmu Aira. And Aira could ask us, kas esi tu? Or kas tu esi? Kas esi tu? I told you some words, you can mix them with a place in the sentence and it won't lose meaning. Yeah. Un kas esi tu? Yeah. Es esmu. Let's say Dzidra. Dzidra, no. Antons Lidija. Es esmu Lidija. No kurienes tu esi? Es esmu, I said Poland, yeah. Es esmu no Polijas. Then we would say, un tu? Es esmu, so you're going to ask the person, and you, so I'm saying I'm from Poland, and you. Es esmu no Polijas, un tu? Es esmu no Indijas. No Indijas. And the person from India could say, es runāju indiešu valodā. Interesting, there is such a word indiski. For sure, indiešu valodā would be correct. Indiešu valodā. And the person say, un tu? Kādā valodā runā tu? Kādā valodā runā tu? And the person say, I speak Polish. Es runāju poļu valodā. Or es runāju poliski. Yeah, I speak Polish. And and about work, yes. Kur Lidija, ja? Lidija, kur tu strādā? So when you're asking about kur tu strādā, it actually means where do you work? Yes, exactly about work. Labvakar, no Kazahstānas. Tā Kazahstāņu valoda man būtu, I want to speak Latvian now. I need to then have a look how it is. I think Kazahstāņu valoda, yeah. No Kazakhstānas. Yeah, next example we can give from Kazakhstan. Do you speak Russian then in Kazakhstan? Or if no, what is the language? Kazakh language, yeah? Is it right? Labvakar. Then text me, please, what is the language? Is it Kazakh? And if I have in my super fancy book that kind of, I need to then translate probably just to make sure I say it right. So, kur tu strādā? Es strādāju veikalā. I work in the shop. Es esmu pārdevēja. I am a shop assistant. I am a shop assistant. Pārdevēja. Well, you can say shop assistant or sales person, yeah? Sales person or salesman. Salesperson. And let me see. So, Lidija, kur tu strādā? Es strādāju veikalā. Es esmu pārdevēja. I have written this, so you have this pārdevēja. Un kur strādā tu? Un kur strādā tu? Es esmu aktrise. I'm an actress. Yeah, es esmu aktrise. And then let's say they are just met each other, they got to know each other, and they want to say, nice meeting you, it's a pleasure. Prieks iepazīties, yeah? Prieks iepazīties. Nice to know you or nice meeting you. And the person say, manari, me too, me too. And es runāju angļu, ukraiņu. Wow, so many languages, and you want to know also Latvian as well. You will know then four languages, yes? You say that you are speaking in English, Ukrainian, and Russian. What would you do with Latvian? Because I know that I met lots of people from Kazakhstan. I had some clients and they speak Russian. Not even one person spoke with me any other language. They say that their first language as mine, yes, was Russian, which is interesting. But because of roots, yeah, I guess you also was part of USSR and your grandparents were raised speaking Russian, yes? Okay, so let's take example then. Es esmu no Kazakhstānas, pareizi, jā. So, sveiki, I don't know your name, but sveiki, kā tevi sauc? Tevi sauc. Because the girls who I met as well, they mostly had Russian names as well. So I don't know what is there some super different names, Kazakh names, for example, compared to Russian. I don't know. And we would use then some Russian here names. Kā tevi sauc? Mani sauc Tatiana. And we would ask Tatiana, where are you from? Tatiana, no kurienes tu esi? Kurienes tu esi? And she would say to us, es esmu no Kazakhstānas. Es, and we would ask her, yes. Kazakhstānas, we would ask her what languages does she speaks, yeah? Kādā valodā da tu runā? And she would say to us, es runāju Krievu valodā. No, then the person would say Ukrainian and Russian. Es runāju Krievu un Ukraiņu valodā. Kā arī angļu valodā. And the answer is, so yeah, I'm from Kazakhstan. What language do you speak? We're asking, kādā valodā tu runā? Es runāju Krievu, Ukraiņu, kā arī angļu valodā. I speak Russian, Ukrainian, and English language too. Or you could say those words, Krievu, Ukraiņu, un angļu differently. Yes, so es runāju krieviski, ukrainiski un angliski. Yeah, that would be the kind of short version. Un kur tu strādā? Kur tu strādā? Where do you work? And what kind of job we could give to her? Let's say she is professor, like a teacher in the highest school. Esmu professore. No, I guess it's professore, yeah. Or I am. No, let's take different example then, because I'm thinking that's not a good example. What could we use else? Esmu lietvede, accountant. Lietvede, yeah. I am accountant. And we could say to her, was nice meeting you. Prieks iepazīties. Iepazīties. Nice meeting you, nice to know you. So we have here some examples. If you have any questions, please write them down. I will also check if I have written correctly a word. Yes, if you have any questions, please write them. Otherwise, please subscribe to my channel. Send me some comments in the section below so I know where you are in your Latvian language learning. And also give me some recommendation. What would you like to learn? What are you interested about knowing in Latvia? What are you doing maybe here? And what do you need to know? Because there's so much information out there, and I've seen people are watching videos, but they are not, unfortunately, giving me any feedback. So that is hard to understand what people are interested in. So that's it for today. I hope you found this lesson useful. You can go now as well and use all these words, write them down in your notebook, use them in the real life, and practice. The main thing is practice. So I used to write every day, one word, that it helped me to learn so many words in English. I would have it in my wall, I would have it in my hand or on the paper or sometimes on the screen of my phone. And I had learned so many words just because of that. I wasn't lazy to learn. So you also don't be lazy. Learn some new words and repeat them all day long. That's the success to a great language. So this was the very basic Latvian language lesson. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sending something. Hopefully you found it useful. And visu labu. Ciao, ciao.